Hey yo, it's your friend D, and in today's video, I have a Walmart clearance haul. The end of summer marks the time when Walmart moves out their old products and start bringing in the new holiday items. And in order to do that, they mark down the old products to a clearance price. Before I share with you the items that I purchased from Walmart, I'm going to show you two items that I couldn't find at my store, but I checked to see if the price had lowered from the last time I purchased them. The retro mini brands went from clearance price of $5 to $3.50. The multi-pack Miniverse Hershey's kit went from a clearance price of $10.50 to a clearance price of $7. So if you're lucky enough to find those for that price, I would definitely pick them up. The first item is the Mini Brands Books Series 1, and I did buy some of these about a month ago when they were $5 a piece. They are now $3.50. This says was $7.97. But I found these at Walmart and some other stores, and they usually range between $7 and $10. So $3.50 is definitely a good price. The next one is the Mini Brands Create, and these are only $2. This is a fantastic price. They were originally $9.97. And I tried these a few months ago because some of you guys suggested it, and I really like these. So this is a great price. The next surprise ball is the Miniverse Make It Mini Lord of the Rings, and I've never opened these before, but they're only $3 right now, and they were $10.84 at the original price. So I thought this was a good deal for something I've never tried, so I'm not losing a lot of money on it if I don't like it. And because I've never opened one of these before, let's open it now. The surprise ball itself, once you get the wrapping off, is very pretty. I love this shade of green. It's like a sage green, and it has darker speckles in it. And we can see all of these faux carvings. We all know it's made out of plastic, but it's just a really neat surprise ball. I couldn't get the wrapping completely off the back, so that kind of is a bummer, but I love the gold ring around it, and I guess this is Elvish that is written on it. But now let's open it up. Hopefully I don't have to remove the gold ring. I hope not. I want to leave it on. There we go. We get a collector's guide. One side shows all of the 15 items that you can collect, and there seems to be different swords and axes, and then there's some rare items. On the other side of the collector's guide, you find out what item you got. So this one has the white knives, and there's illustrations on how to make the knives. So pretty detailed. And you guys know I do not like to deal with resin, but I might make this at a later time. So these knives come with a lot of small pieces. I think these are the pieces for the stand, and these are the handles for the knives, and one fell out. I felt it hit my leg, but I don't see where it went on my floor, so I'll have to find it later. But it looked just like these, so you get 4 different ones. And the handles for the knives are really nice. They're finished on both sides, and they have the little scroll design. We have an item wrapped in tissue paper that looks like leather, so I'm definitely saving this paper and reusing it. And inside we have, there are 2 items in the paper. We got this long gold spoon. I love the color on that. And there's this tube of iridescent powder. It's a very fine powder, and the cork on this is not in all the way. So as I was getting it out, it did spill onto my hand. You can see a little bit of it right there. We have this black container, and it is taped closed. Let's open it. This is the mold for the blade. So the resin goes inside, and then you put your knife handle into the top like that. We have a cardboard box, and it has a wood print on it and some elvish drawings. When you open the box, there's a little map on top, and I see Andor right there. So they're definitely referencing the maps that we see in a lot of the Lord of the Rings movies and the TV series. And under the map is a hammer, an anvil, and something else. We have our hammer, And the handle is gold, and the head of the hammer is a dark metallic gray. And our anvil is the same metallic gray as the hammer head. And we have a file, and it has like sandpaper on this side. So I guess once our mold is done, we can sand off any of the rough edges. And we have an item in the bag, and I think this is our resin. We get a bottle of resin, and it almost looks like a water pitcher, but there's like some wood detail or charcoal detail. I can't figure out what that is on the top. It also comes with a nozzle to make pouring the resin a lot easier. And the last item in the surprise ball is this longer pour spout. Looking at the instructions, you attach the small spout to the bottle and then the longer clear one. And that helps you get to the bottom of the mold when you're squeezing out the resin. All of the next items I purchased out of state. I had to travel to Arkansas, and I'm not sure about the Walmarts out of country. I know there's some in Canada and Mexico and a few other countries, but here in the US, prices can vary from region to region and state to state. So when I stopped at this store in Arkansas, I noticed that a lot of items they had marked for clearance were still regular price at my local store. This Barbie hammock is only down to $10, so I'm definitely going to keep an eye on that to lower in price some more. And if you're a Monster High fan, they're down to $15 in some stores. I'm not sure if that's a good price. I don't usually go for Monster High, but some of you guys will know more about that than me. But be on the lookout. And this Glinda doll from Wicked is $15. This doll is usually $24. The surprise balls that I found on clearance at this store were the Series 1 Mini-Verse Make It Mini Lifestyle. These were $2. At my store, they're still regular price. Another surprise ball I found for $2 is the Mini-Verse Make It Mini Food. This is the Series 3 Diner Edition. The next item I found was the Barbie World Sparkle and Clean Dishwasher Set. This was only $4. At my local store, it's still regular price. This set comes with the Barbie dishwasher. On top of the dishwasher, we have a countertop in a tan color with a silver faucet and a silver sink basin and several peg holes for Barbie items. There's also a small shelf on the side of the dishwasher with one peg for Barbie items. The dishwasher itself is gray with a pink door, and you can see there's some bubbles on the door. And we have a silver control panel, and it comes with a little kitchen towel attached to it. And we have apples, and I think those are oranges and kiwis on the towel. The door does open. The back of the dishwasher is finished. We get a basket, and it's in a turquoise color. And the basket does fit. And I feel like there should be two because there's these two ledges here, and you can move the basket up and sit it up higher. You get two heart-shaped pink plates, and I've seen these in other play sets. The plates do have a peg on the back. There's also two silver forks, two silver knives. You get two cups, one orange and one blue, and a bottle of lemon-scented dish detergent. When this play set was released in 2024, at my local Walmart, it retailed for $9.97. Earlier this year, the price increased to $12.97. So finding this for $4 is a really good deal. The next item I found was the Disney Illy Forever I Heart Jack and Sally doll. This doll is a great find because you get the doll in two outfits, and she was only $9. Here's the doll free of her packaging. This doll was very hard to get out of the packaging. There are a ton of those little plastic stays, so be careful when you're removing her. This doll has a very pretty face. She has brown eyes, looks like lavender eyeshadow and a maroon lip color. She has red hair with a lavender streak in the front. The hair is pretty soft, and you can see from the packaging there are some dents in it, so we'll have to work with that later. The packaging states that this lavender streak is glow in the dark. This doll does have some pretty good articulation. At the neck, she can move side to side. and not up and down too much. At her shoulder, she can't raise her arm up very much, but she can go back and forth pretty good. She can bend at the elbow and rotate a little bit there. At her wrist, she can bend and rotate. And at the hip, she can go out to the side pretty far, and front and back. And she can bend at the knee. And I removed her shoes so you can see she does have an ankle joint, but she can't go up and down. She can only go side to side. This doll is themed after the Nightmare Before Christmas movie, so her earrings are little Jack Skellingtons, and you can remove them. And I thought both earrings were the exact same, but when you look closely, they have different expressions. She comes wearing a green and purple t-shirt. It has a wide neck and it says Masters of Fright, and there's a picture of Jack Skellington and Sally. She wears a long skirt, and this skirt is modeled after Sally's patchwork dress in the movie. The shirt and skirt Velcro in the back, and she's wearing high top purple and white sneakers, and there's a picture of Jack on each side, and he has a different expression in each picture. She also comes with a silver necklace that has a silver and black medallion, and there is a swirl pattern on the medallion, and it looks like the heel that Jack and Sally stand on top of in the movie. She comes with two purses. This one is black and purple with a silver handle, and it looks like there is a picture of Sally on the front, and it has a little keychain off to the side. The second purse is green and black, or at least I'm going to say it's green. It's kind of a greenish gray, but it has a black bat on the front, and there is a keychain of Zero the ghost dog, and that can be removed. This purse also opens. The first one didn't, but this one you can actually put items inside of it. Let's get the plastic off. And here she is in the second outfit. This outfit comes with a purple shirt. It has black lace across the top and some ruffled sleeves made out of sheer material. And the pattern has white skulls with wings. And you get black and white striped pants. And I wish they gave us a belt because they did make actual belt loops. The shirt and the pants Velcro in the back, although my pants were a little hard to close. With this outfit, you get a pair of combat boots. They're green and black, and they have these white stitchings on them. And we get a ring that is shaped like Mickey Mouse, and this is a kind of metallic color. And the band of the ring is a clear plastic with glitter. My friends, I'm very curious to know, what items are you finding at your local store? Are you finding the same ones that I am, and are they the same price, or are you finding different items on clearance? That's all I have for you today. If you have any questions about anything in this video, please leave it in the comments below. I will try my best to answer your questions. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. I'll see you next time, my friends. Bye-bye.